Still trying to cope. Still spouting bullshit into the world. Bullshit that no one cares about. Not even me. But it helps, you know, just to throw it out there and say, hello world, I'm making you better by making you a bit worse possibly by doing this. But I'm going to talk a little bit, share some amateur thoughts on Putin right now, because this thing is going on right now, and I have some thoughts that are probably not in any way related to the truth, because we don't know what the truth is. We have no idea what the truth is, you know, about this guy Putin, who clearly said while putting all of his army close to the border of Ukraine, saying that there will not be a war, he will not attack, and we believed him. Of course, people were saying, Putin's going to attack, and I was like, what are you talking about? He didn't. It's not going to happen. And it's true. It didn't happen. He just changed. He was truthful at the time. So he changed his mind. And he didn't attack. No, he came in to protect Ukraine. Yeah, the separatists, and also to overthrow the government, the evil Ukrainian government. So he really was telling the truth while the army was at the border, that he will not attack. But even if he did attack, he just then changed his mind. So he was truthful at the time, and then just happened to, there is an army there, I may as well attack. Now I will, but I changed my mind. So I was telling the truth before. So the truth is a little bit of a weird thing today. And really, I have no idea what the truth is. And it's so confusing that, you know what? There is a chance that in the end, I will be saved from the reptile pedophiles by Donald Trump. And if that happens, I would be grateful. I'd be like, Donald, I'm sorry. I was a dick about this. I was naive. Thank you for saving me. Good job. Because pedophiles, reptile pedophiles, I am not a fan of that, if they exist. I really, so thanks Donald Trump, if you save me. I think chances are small this will happen, but I'm leaving the door open for the possibility to say that I would be grateful if that happens, in case it does. But now back to Putin, my amateur thoughts on Putin, because, hey, I have no idea, I'm gonna just think about something, is it Navalny, the guy who was poisoned and was doing, is now in jail, and posted this video, many videos, but this one particular one was about Putin's palace, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, hidden somewhere. And of course, it's not Putin's palace. Putin said, and I believe him, like I believed him about the war and everything else. I wonder if Putin will save me from the reptile pedophiles. See? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure he would do that. Donald Trump would do that. So, did you see that fucking palace out there? It's like a Versailles. It's insane. It's humongous. It's so I believe, and I may be wrong, this is actually Putin had this built. Why? I think one reason would be if someone built something like that is because he wants it. I think he wanted it. A humongous palace, like, the Sun King in France had it. It's like Versailles. It's amazing. Why do people build such palaces? Well, for kings, it was pretty obvious. They built them to show their status, their power, to show they are rich and powerful and the best thing ever. And they showed it to the world. So I think maybe that's why Putin built it, because he wants to have that too, because he's the king. But he's not the king, because, he's clearly democratically elected. It's also true. He's democratically elected, and he his reign comes to an end after his term is done. Except that then, Medvedev he became, and then he came back, and it's, that's how it works. They just kept putting him in power. He's not the king. He just built a palace like a king because he wants to have it. So maybe he wants to be the king as well. And also, here's the thing: this palace is hidden in the middle of nowhere, so he's not really sitting in the palace, even though he probably is sometimes, but not so that everyone can see him. Because Louis the 14th, or whatever his number was, the Sun King, was sitting in it for everyone to see him. He was showing it off. Putin is not showing it off. He's saying it's not even mine. And I believe him. So why would he say that? Why would now hide the palace that he wants to have and show to the world? There's the little paradox going on there, huh? No, I'm not doing this. But I am. But I'm not really. But I don't want everyone to know. I want no one to know. That's why it's in the middle of nowhere. But really, he wants everyone to know. Putin built this fucking palace out there because he wants the world to know that he is the king. He is powerful. He has all that. And he's sometimes sitting in there, sipping on his expensive wine. I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe the wine is not expensive. Who knows? You know, tastes are different. Maybe he likes shitty wine. And I understand that. I drink shitty wine many times. So maybe Putin as well in his palace, that he's hiding from the world while hoping the world will know that he has it. He is the king, and he's maybe now showing it. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. What does he want? I could tell you, because I know exactly, I'm in his mind. But unfortunately, this is not true. And everything I just said is just some amateur rambling on Putin by a guy who has really no clue and just desperately spouting bullshit out there. A little bit with the intention of being funny, a little bit out of desperation, because the world is the way it is. And I don't know what to do about it. I'm doing this, and I don't know if it brings anything. Well, I wonder if anyone made it all the way to the end.